What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mods and Fixes. And now today, I'm going to be installing this rough country cooler intake on my 2012 Ram 2500. Mine has the 5.7 in it, so this would be the same thing for the 1500s with the 5.7, of course. I doubt that this will fit the Cummins on both series of the trucks. So yeah, mine's a 5.7 on a 2500. It does fine though, no issues. So I bought this used already from a friend of mine. He barely used it. He ended up selling the truck, and he sold me this for dirt cheap. One thing that I found out is the way that Rough Country designed their cooler intakes for the Dodge, for the Rams. These are built the exact same way. If this was a K&N, they built the same way. The same casing, same kind of filter, same material on the tube, same thickness on the tube. And all that. So same hardware. It came with the extension for the air temperature sensor, the hardware and the brackets here. And I don't think I'm going to be using this bracket. It's for a different year of the truck. And then I'll be using this tube that he cut off of his truck so that I can use on mine. So it's used, but it'll do the same thing if it was brand new. One thing I'm probably going to do down the road is, because I'm a K&N kind of guy, so I'm going to get rid of this filter down the road and get a K&N filter. The K&N filters are just slightly more thicker, better quality filter than this. This is pretty flimsy. For example, I got a K&N filter over here, but it doesn't have much of a big opening as that one does. The Rough Country, that's as big as it'll go, but it needs to go quite bigger. But I could always take off that fitting right there so that I can use this one, but this one's used and old, which I'm not going to use on my truck, obviously. Even though these do have a lifetime warranty, I can just clean it and probably use it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get a cone style like that. But this one it's thicker and it's more durable. Feels like it's more heavy duty. So I'm gonna go with a K&N filter down the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and start disassembling my stock intake. And it's pretty simple, really simple. So all you gotta do is disconnect the sensor right there, take off the hose clamp right there with a flathead or a Phillips screwdriver. Take that off. Same thing right there. Take that clamp off, disconnect this hose right here, and then this whole upper section comes out. And then after you do that, I'll show you what's next, because I think I can take out the bottom part of this box after I take off this upper piece, but we'll see when we get back, because I don't want to give you guys wrong information. So let me remove this top part and we'll be right back. For the install today, all you're going to need is your simple flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, 3/8 ratchet, and a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 5/16 socket, a 1/2 inch socket for the 3/8, and a 10mm for the 3/8, and a knife. That's all you need for today's install. Alright, so I went ahead, took off the second part of the intake. After you take off the upper part, it literally just lifts up. It's not bolted down to anything. It's literally just holding on to these little nipples, you can say, to the second part, because this is the intake bracket right here. We're not going to remove this. We can if we want to, but we're not. We're just going to leave it there because it's a bit of a pain. I believe I got to take off the fender or something. I don't know, probably not. I think that's probably just for the 1500s, but it's probably easy to take off, but I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it on. So I went ahead, took off the engine cover. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna clean this up. That must have been me a while ago, trying to clean it in the dark. So I'm gonna clean that up real quick. And then the next thing that we're gonna take off, I believe, we're gonna take off that bolt right there, and we're gonna take off this fender bolt right here. Let's see, so you guys can have a better look. Take off that bolt right there, this one. So I'm gonna take off those two bolts because we're gonna need that to mount the box for the new intake. So let me clean up some stuff and lay out my parts real quick, and I'll tell you guys what's next. Okay, so I went ahead and kind of got the filter box ready. The front bolt of the stock intake bracket. Use that, and use that bolt that I told you I was going to use right there. Not that one, but this one right here. So in the hardware for this box is pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't take a scientist to put it together. Nobody's smart to put it together. So it's for anybody. I'm not calling you dumb, but I mean anybody can do it. So I went ahead and already cut off my crankcase vent tube. I cut off about 10 or 11 inches off of it, and you put 3/4 inch tube on top of that through it. And then I have a hose clamp in here, and I covered it in Tesla tape just in case it rubbed on anything. I didn't want the metal clamp to rub on the plastic or anything and possibly ruin it. So I put the engine cover back on. Hopefully I can do it with one hand. Okay. There we go. So we got that back on. So what I'm gonna do here next is I'm gonna put on the elbow for this. I'm gonna put it on right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the tube into place. Once I put the tube into place, I am going to go ahead and cut this hose to the proper length that I need it to. I'm not gonna tell you what length because I don't know either. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Just cut it to where you think it should be. You know, it's very cheap if you need to replace it at AutoZone or O'Reilly's or anything like that. So I'm gonna get those things taken care of and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put the air temperature sensor in here before I put the tube into place, and that's pretty much it, and then we'll be almost done. I don't have anything tightened up yet. That's the last step. So let me put this tube in there, tighten up all the clamps, cut this hose and connect it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got everything tightened and everything. As I was tightening up this hose clamp, I broke it, so I'm gonna have to go get another hose clamp from the store. So yeah, on that part. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and put on the air temperature extension, connect it right now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install the filter, and then we're gonna do a test on it before and after. So stay tuned right after this. Alright, so that is it with the install. Everything is on there nice and tight. Went ahead, tightened up everything, double checked all the nuts and bolts. I still gotta go to the store, get that hose clamp, and that is it. But I think I am confident that if I turn it on, we should be good. I shouldn't get any air noise coming from that joint right there, hopefully. If I do, then you'll see that I probably fixed it on the after part of the video, because I'm about to do a before and after. So that's it. Watch what's coming up next, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.